You're listening to the No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers. What? Man said Bon Gerard. Is it the No Tekkers podcast.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Episode 75. The No Tekkers podcast. I'm your host, Braz. I got my co-hosts here, Chief.
Bun the stats.
I got my other co-host, Mr. SLS, Sunday League settings, Big Fazza in the building.
There.
And then we have a very special guest.
Back again.
Back again. The man that decide whether you stay or whether you go. Yeah. Big Dan Hassan in the building. Welcome.
Thank you. Round two.
Round two.
So nice. I had
now
to
that
do
the
it
league
twice.
is finished.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. We had it before. Let's have the after.
Yeah. So, successful season?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
A lot of hype.
Few bumps in the road on the way, few hurdles, few teams bottling it.
Yeah.
So, but in the end, we got there in the end.
We're there. Still a couple of games to go.
Okay,
we're
yeah.
There. We are there.
So, all the league games finished now?
No, there's still a few in Championship, Div 1, Div 2.
Oh, yeah. Because
There's still
Athletic
a few
Midlands
games
had bare games in hand,
I think
didn't
we're
it?
playing up to the 8th of May. So
Okay.
So
that's,
West Midlands hands.
I seen them yesterday. Their game got cancelled, or the
West
other
Mids.
game. Yeah, the game didn't show up. The other team didn't show up.
No, West Mids played yesterday.
Not West Mids, Athletic Mids.
Midlands, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, that was my
Midlands,
bad.
yeah. Never turned up.
Yeah. So
Okay. That was a Ballers game, innit?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was at the Ballers game doing Rondo.
Yeah. I said they do 2 touches.
Yeah, Rondo in Crocs and socks.
Got a rated shot.
So, you know what? All right, cool. So, if you haven't heard, now you know. FC Ballers have been crowned champions of the Prem.
Back to back.
Back on some drizzy thing.
Congrats.
Big congratulations. Let's do a round of applause for Ballers. Big up Lee.
The blue
well deserved. You were stressed.
Little smile out of him yesterday as well.
Yeah. He was stressed.
Took a while, but he got there.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, big
Got
congrats.
soaked up as well. Yeah, man.
Went down to the wire,
Yeah, that's
which
what we
is
want.
good.
Yeah.
So,
Commiserations to Highgate.
yeah, big.
Ran it close, but
Yeah.
And
Ultimately.
credit to Highgate as well, man. Respectfully for staying afterwards and congratulating as well, because most teams would have left. So
But you know what?
credit to
Beacon
Highgate.
as well were up there to the end.
Yeah.
You know, that they win, they could have finished second, I think.
Yeah.
So, you know.
about it. What?
Chief, not even 5 minutes in, you know, Chief.
Yeah,
Happy still, man.
they
I've
could
been
have
down too
they
long,
could have
man.
probably, if there was a situation, a scenario. Now this is you getting the hot off the press here, Dan. You get what I'm saying? This is the
Go on,
media files here.
Let's go.
There was a situation where
Still wet.
if Beacon did manage to beat Ballers 3-0 plus, right, that would have took them level with Highgate, I think.
Nah, I don't think so.
Let me get the. I think there was
No, it
points.
wouldn't.
There was
No, it
points behind, weren't there?
They're 5 points off. They would have finished second.
Yeah,
Oh.
they would have been.
In that
second,
case, never mind.
I was you gonna throw
Never
into the
mind.
mix like level on points and
Yeah, level on points, and then
If
there
they
was
I think there was a point where there was like one of the teams dropping out or something meant that Beacon couldn't win it or something.
oh
like
yeah, Galacticos gave
Highgate.
yeah.
Highgate the points,
Highgate
innit?
the
Yeah.
points,
Yeah.
So
So that
very
meant
that. So basically, if Galacticos had beat
Highgate.
Highgate,
Yeah.
It would have been, or took
Beacon would
points
have
of
still
them.
won the league.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's where it kind of got
Okay.
a bit pear-shaped. But
All right, never mind then.
What?
Moving on swiftly.
You know Beacon, and they would have battled it anyway.
Boy, I don't know what I'm going for some of these teams. Obviously, you had Elite drop out, which was mad. Folded for the season. So what's going on with them next season? I'm hearing
Truthfully,
rumors that the teams don't want them in.
I don't know. 'Cause
Okay.
I've had nothing from them to say we're coming back or we're there. We've had a little text message just saying, yeah, we're done for the season.
Okay.
We might be
Do
back
you
next
want
season.
them back?
We don't not want teams. But we've got to. You got to think of the other teams that are there for the sake of one team. We've got to put something in place to protect the other 70 teams in the league.
Yeah.
So it's what we do going forward. Obviously, we want teams to join this league. That's what we want. You're always going to get a situation where teams fold. You can't help that. You know, as a committee, I think we've done quite well this year. Billsley won their league last week. Crown won theirs the week before. Ballers won Sunday. And Division 1, Division 4 and the Championship are still to play for.
yeah. So West Midlands one just win.
I
the
think
next
as a
game
committee
and-
we haven't got it wrong, but we can't help these teams. What can we do?
Yeah.
All we can try and do for next season is learn a little bit from it, put it in place and say, well, this is the scenario. And there's a few things in the pipeline that we can put to teams to say, "Are you happy with this?
Okay.
And do you want to
So
do
nothing
this?"
set in stone yet.
Nothing set in stone yet. Obviously, we've got to have an AGM and we have to vote for rule changes and things like that.
Yeah.
But there might be rules we put in place to try and stop this happening or stem it a little bit. Because
Is the amount of teams for next season set in stone yet?
no,
Okay.
no. But we look, 12 a division is what we want. 14 is just it's a no go. You won't be able to do it.
Is that because of all the cup competitions and
With
cancellations?
Christmases, you have to take that. Christmases, like Easter weekend, things like that, New Year. How that falls, there's about 33 weeks in the season. If you go 14 teams, that's 26 games, just straight league. That's without your county cups, your league cup, and your open cup. So you'd have a lot of teams playing midweek. So that's why we don't want to push it to 14. 12 is manageable.
Couldn't you extend the league in terms of dates?
Nah, because then you've got the certain pitches. So
Just pack up their
let's
goals.
say Moseley Cricket Club.
Yeah.
You can play there, but they might shut it down for the cricket season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
you've got
lot of
council
factors.
pitches that stop you playing there after
Yeah,
a certain
yeah,
amount of
that's
games.
true.
And
Yeah,
that-
come on, you had to take down the goals.
Take down the goals,
They're
bro.
1 week,
that's
you
it,
go
but
the
that's
next
the
week,
side
not
of it
there.
people don't see where, if we wanted to and we could, we would, but you haven't got that guarantee of the pitches, and that's the problem.
Fair
And
enough.
if
Council
you're-
for fix up still.
If you're coming to the business end of the season now and you're ballers, let's say for this game, and we're saying, well, their pitch is down, you've got now go and play at Oundham Park on a bog, and you lose the league because of it, you're going to be coming to me saying, what have you done that for?
Yeah.
So
True.
it's just trying to make it sustainable.
I was going to say, how are them applications going, Dan?
Applications, eight so far in, actually paid.
from outside of
Most new teams.
yeah.
There's a lot of teams from other divisions that have inquired.
Sniffing.
Sniffing
Trying to get into the
around.
Prem.
Couple of applicated, none to the Prem.
Wow. Bottle jobs.
None of the
No
big,
way.
none of the big boys.
Everyone-
want it.
Prem's too spicy. Everyone can
None of
handle
the
it.
big boys that want to come over.
Even
But
Prem teams can't handle it.
that's their
You know
choice.
what I mean?
They're in
Certain
their
teams didn't
leagues.
even win a game. I'm just saying, but we'll get to that later.
Whoa.
Wowzers.
Well, I mean, if you looked at based on the coverage and the hype and, the media part of the Prem and the Championship, to be
High
fair.
five, guys. High
Yeah,
five
man.
to you.
It's well done, lads.
Dumb bits, boys.
five.
Clap, pat on our
Dumb-
backs.
Yeah, dumb bits. Man. Give yourself a round of applause.
I'm
Well
not
done,
normally
lads. Well
boasting,
done.
but
I don't
we're
put
doing
it.
the work.
Well done, well done. From the outside looking in, you'd think, you know what? I'd probably want to dip my toes in Div 1 first to kind of test the waters and see what that's like before we're going straight to the Prem, because as we learnt from this season,
It's tough.
coming straight Prem is not a game, and I think next season's going to be even better.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think there's only one or two teams that could come and go straight in that Prem. There's not many that could.
Not from the Championship. We're talking like other divisions.
Other
leagues,
leagues.
sorry,
Other
my bad.
leagues, yeah.
SW Rangers,
There's only a couple.
what are we saying?
We've had this conversation already. I don't think they're coming.
But we've had a couple inquiries from lower league teams from other leagues, and that's up to them. Then the problem is now. Well, not the problem. It's a good problem for us. Teams have got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
You've got so many divisions. That if you ain't that good, and I don't mean that any disrespect to teams, because some lads just want to play football.
Yeah.
You've still got a chance of going up a division, winning a cup.
Yeah.
You're there. So
So,
that's what's good.
You
for
know,
us.
with like pre-season stuff, will teams play like friendlies and stuff and then decide, or will it be decided before?
Yeah, so what we're trying to push now is obviously it's difficult the way we turn this round in 3 months. So to merge this league, we did it in 3 months. It usually takes 12. So I think we've done a good job really in doing that, and the support from the committee has been it's second to none. They've been fantastic.
Yeah.
All of them, back to front, they've been fantastic. We've got the ones we've got wrong, and if you actually go through the divisions, Galacticos are finished bottom. They've come from the festival. Bottom of the Championship is Solihull Sporting, new team.
Credit to them still.
Yeah, credit to them. Bottom of Division 1 is St. Cadgeton's, new team. I can't remember his bottom Division 2. Division 3 is Locomotive Sheldon, I think. They're a brand new team. So all the teams... that's Division 3. Division 4 is Borsley Rovers Diamonds. They're a brand new team. It's hard to gauge. So what we've learnt this season is what we're saying to new teams coming in. If you think you're in the Championship, go and play our Prem and Championship sides.
And then see
And we're
gauge
going
from
to try
there.
and push friendlies from that, and then speak to obviously them, the people that they're playing, and speak to the people that are playing and saying, what are these like? We've got a team coming in, they want to go straight in the Championship. So we're saying play some of our Championship teams, because what we don't want is what's happened this season. And them teams at the bottom, you St. Cadgeton's, and that fair play to them, that 0 points, bad gold it, but they've stuck it out and they've turned up week in, week out.
Yeah.
And Solihull Sporting, I went and watched them Sunday, second half. Credit to them. They've improved a lot. They've stuck it out, and we'll sort them out next season and put them where they deserve to be in the division where they can compete.
But I think even with the Prem, I think other than the 3 teams that dropped out, Galacticos taught the most.
Yeah.
So for them to end up where they ended up, that's your own fault, really. And other than that, I think everybody there
Galacticos
wrote
or
them
Ray
about.
J.
Well, Ray J.
he made a post the other day saying he'll be back May 1st.
To do what?
That's what I was saying to you.
Loading.
Earlier.
Yeah.
So I guess I must be doing a Galacticos press conference.
I just want to know.
Is there any relegations this year or not from the Prem?
Right. Kev's told me I can't answer certain questions.
Exclusive.
Well, go on then.
There'll be relegations across the board.
Yeah.
There's got to be. We can't. But you've got to do what's in. It's in our rules. We can do with what's the best interest of the league. So where teams are folded, we can retain all the teams and not relegate anyone. Because 3 teams have gone from the Prem.
Yeah.
We can retain the teams in there to make the 12 up if we need
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
But do we want the same?
So basically, it depends on the 3 teams.
It depends on the teams coming up and how they're going to get on.
So at the minute, it's looking like
Let's have a look.
West Midland Wanderers, Hampton Senior, and
Rangers.
Real Rangers on it.
And
Yeah.
Those are 3.
NSA at 4th, yeah? Yeah, NSA.
But that would make it 13, though, innit?
Yeah.
So I'd say the top 3.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
13.
that would make the top 3.
No.
The top 3, I'd say, makes sense.
But then you got to potentially add in teams from the other leagues as well.
This is where it comes. So
But it depends on who's applying.
you'll find it'll be the divisions get released around August. We can't do it now because even up till last season when we merged, this season when we merged at the start of it, there was teams still coming to us mid-August. There was teams coming in the first week of September. Can we join now? And we had to, I think Harewood was one of them, they won't mind me saying. So the first 2 weeks they missed because we allowed them 2 weeks grace to get your team in and sort of pitch out. But they're where they are in Division 1 now, they're in a cup final. It worked well. So that's where it becomes difficult because you get them last minute people coming in, you know what, we're coming over. And then you have to rejuggle a little bit. I think the divisions this season, I think about 8 times me and Kev put it to the committee to say, are you okay with these divisions? Because people were coming and going.
Yeah.
So that's where it's difficult. So we've done a bit of groundwork already to prepare for next season.
Yeah.
And I've proposed to Kev, who I think should go up and down. He'll propose the same to me, and then we'll go to the committee and go, what do you think to this?
Yeah. Okay.
So
I think next season will be even better.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, because them teams that are towards the bottom, we can put them right where they've got to be, and they should push then the teams that are in that division with them.
Yeah.
And it should make it a bit more competitive rather than, Crown Elite's the only one that's run away with it this year. They're the only team that's run away with their division. The rest are all going down to the wire.
What division were they in?
They're in Division 3.
Okay.
Division
So
3.
would they skip a couple of leagues or would they just go to Division 2?
They'll probably go to Division 2, yeah. Straight to Division 2.
I can say that as well. From the Prem's point of view, anyway, I think there's not much difference between. You've got some star players, as we all know, and standout players. But I think from Hampton, not including Galacticos, but even Galacticos, we said it earlier, player-wise,
On paper, there.
on paper, there's a ballers in there. And you say that from Hampton, pal, I've been around all these teams and watched all of them. Now, the league will say one thing, but again, if some of the games were very close and it could have gone either way, and there's players in each team, so if they add to their teams over the summer with a couple of players here and a couple of players there, be very competitive again next year. Very, very.
Yeah. Very true, very true.
Spicy.
So the championship, obviously we mentioned the teams that could possibly come up. But again, out of that top 6, Athletic Midlands have a great team. NSA Pudding on their day. Hampton Senior, West Midlands Wanderers, Real Rangers. Who am I missing?
Shirley Griffson, because I've never but they've always get decent results.
Yeah, they put a few shocks in, they do.
Yeah, so, I mean.
There's a lot to look at. It's about getting that balance right. What you don't want to do is put a team up and then we fold.
Yeah.
It is difficult. It's hard. It is hard. It's not an easy job to do, believe it or not. It's not.
But I think those teams should know their levels as well. Anyway, honesty
True.
is the best policy
Yeah,
for
be honest
themselves,
with
isn't
us.
it?
But there's also honesty and there's also delusion.
Man.
There's a few deluded people out there.
Well, if they want,
I'm not going to say no names.
They can go back and check the SLS footage and see what teams they'll be playing next year in the Premier. If they want to say that much.
But that's where
that
the
also
encourage
depends
offence.
on teams retaining their players.
Yeah.
True.
because
And that's what we have to look. That's why
Create One agency is busy in the summer. DM is mad. Office is
agency
ringing.
fees.
Yeah.
Now, but that's why we'll do July. I think July the 31st. We ask everyone to get at least 11 players registered. And
Okay.
it gives us a quick look and go, actually, you've had them 11 last year.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we try and use that as well to gauge who people are signing. And if you've got 11 worldies there, you go, you ain't in the championship. So.
Yeah. Okay. Any upsets in the Prem or the Champ
I don't know. Not
that you
really.
thought that shocked you? Like, whoa, they done bits.
I thought Galacticos would do better than what they did.
Yeah, so
But
did
I've seen
I.
them-
So did I.
This time
We are,
last year,
dude.
I was saying top 6. Man was saying winning the league and that.
man,
Nah,
coming here with trophies on the table.
Power for me, I think that on paper they've got some ballers. I think they'll be disappointed with the league season.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. Credit where credit's due. County Cup getting there is not an
Final,
easy feat
big,
at
yeah,
all.
big.
Final for them. So good luck to Power in the final, representing the league.
We there coverage.
Yeah,
100%
media
we
there.
Yeah.
But
May
yeah,
8th.
I think that with the players they've got, they should be higher up the table. I think.
Yeah, I think they had a problem of players turning up consistently,
And I think, because I think looking at Taz and H, they're back their centre halves. Massive difference to their team when they turn up.
I know everyone asked me
Massive.
the question about Glade United going down. They're third bottom. So when you ask, is it the right decision? Yeah, it was. In hindsight, it was. It,
yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
Oh, they started off in the Prem, innit?
yeah. First game we beat them 5-2.
But to be fair, Kev's top 4 in the championship was Hampton, West Mids, Rail Rangers, and North Solihull.
Oh, that was his prediction.
He said that they'll be in the top 4. One of them will win it, and that'll be the top 4.
Fairs.
So
Experience coming through.
experience there.
Kev.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff.
Fairs.
Been around the block a few
So-
times. That Kev has.
There's another cup final in the championship, NSA and Rail Rangers.
Yeah, well, we've got one next week first, which is you've got Midlands United versus Shirley Rovers. That's Division 4, and then you've got
That 3 C's.
Three
C's.
C's versus
Crown
Elite.
Crown
Yeah.
Elite. That's top versus second. I think that one. So
Okay.
The Shirley one's in the morning. I've got to shout out Mickey Barlow. I'll go back a long way with him. 12 years he's been running that team and never got to a cup final. Stuck it out. He's played
Crown?
division. No, Shirley Rovers.
Okay.
First final in 12 years. So fair play to him for getting there.
Fair play.
Big up.
Yeah, we got them on the first, and then the 8th is we've got NSA versus Rail Rangers.
Same day as
Power.
That's the same day as
The same time as well, kickoff.
Yeah, same time.
half 10.
Killed us as a league really because we've got to be at Redditch because we've got 3 cup finals, and then we want to represent Power at county, so we're kind of splitting the committee that day. Some go into it is what it is. What can we do?
Well, I'll be at the Power game.
Well, to be fair, the footage is covered
It's
by
mad.
the NSA boys for the Rail
Yeah,
Rangers
they'll
NSA
have that,
game. So
innit?
Shane, come tap you up for that footage too.
Good lad.
I do want to see NSA in the Prem though. I'll be honest. Just need to strengthen their squad a bit.
Just for the smoke purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even with Rail Rangers, because remember, like I said, they were Redwood last year, so technically they've just shown again. They've gone down, started again with just like the family core of the team.
Yeah, big up Ash. I seen him popping champagne in the dance, celebrating his cup, celebrating his getting to the final and that.
I told you, man, the Jordanes, the Englishes, they're not easy, man.
Yeah.
Fair. They're in JA at the minute.
Yeah, I just like to say, I'll show us them on
Yeah,
Insta.
man, they're
and
living
yeah,
life
yeah.
at the minute in JA, man.
I think the one that's the 15th's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ballers versus Highgate.
Yeah, that's a big game.
That's going to be a big final. That
Where's that one?
Coastal Town.
Okay.
There's 2 that day as well. That's both the open.
Is that the
courts.
1:30 kickoff?
No, 10:30.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'll be there too.
And then 2 o'clock is the other final.
Who's in that one?
I can't comment.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Politics.
Politics.
Oh, wow. VAR.
Kev's definitely told me I can't answer that one.
Okay. What division's that one though?
That's from Division 1 to Division 4. Open Cup.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Moving on swiftly.
Faz, you've covered quite a few of the games this season, if not one every week.
Yeah, I think
Consistency, my brother. Congrats.
No, man. Like I said, I've said it before, man. I'm only as good as the teams that I film, innit? And obviously the people I got around me. But yeah, competitive wise, there's been some good games this year, man.
What was the best game you'd say you've filmed? You recommend the viewers go and watch?
All right, then for content and for quality, the final last week, VIP against Ballers,
Reflected in the views.
hands down and reflected in the views.
Yeah.
I'm what's 5.5 months into this journey, and those views I wasn't expecting until a year's time.
Some of your clips, some of your footage has been on like Roots.
Yeah, grassroots
Grassroots and that, innit?
Come on, the fact that we even got nominated for the Contents Awards, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like, look at those.
that ends on
28th,
Wednesday.
Yeah, 28th.
Votes
So
in,
get the
your
votes in.
Come on, get the votes in.
Even things with that, like very humble with it, and like I wouldn't have expected those.
I was
things to
shocked
happen.
still. I'll be honest.
Yeah, 100%. I saw our names.
I was
come up, I was like,
shocked. I was
But
like,
again,
"Rah."
what you said it, Braz, man. Consistency is key, innit? Like,
Yeah,
if you're not
facts.
consistent, it's fickle, innit?
True, very true.
I
Very
think quality
true.
wise, definitely, the ballers against VIP game for quality wise and footage. That's definitely my
Yeah,
best.
it had
piece
it
of
all
work.
in it.
It was a
Second half had it all, man.
good spectacle
Yeah.
for the league as well. From
Yeah.
a selfish point of view, when you're going to a cup final and you're seeing drones in the air and you're seeing live interviews and things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, from a league point of view, we won it. We're all for it, man. You know
man,
what?
it was a-
Yeah.
it was a
I'm
good
grabbing
day,
his
man.
hand there. It was a good
It
day all
was a
round. It
good
was a
day.
good final.
Yeah.
You know, there was people there. You couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah,
Really.
and I say a big shout out to like the teams involved as well, like getting involved. Like,
Mm.
obviously this is new, the media interviews and all that to players.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it's done in professional and Saturday football, whatever. But like, this is something that we're trying to elevate the
up,
whole
innit?
platform in it. So
It's not fast said earlier. Big up to the teams that are coming and watching them as well when they ain't got games
Yeah.
involved. And you know, you can spend time with your families on
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
Go for a Toby Carvery. But these
Yeah,
guys
you
are
know
coming,
what I
and
mean? There
they're
you
coming
go.
down watching the games.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
and they're staying there and they're supporting people. And
Yeah.
it's good to see all round that it's everybody knows everyone. And it's
Yeah,
going in
man,
the right
it's good.
direction.
It's good. Like the vibes on the side, especially at the final, was just
Ah, crazy.
Yeah,
There's
it was
footage
bad.
that didn't make it into the video.
Even
that,
on the live.
yeah.
Even
The,
on
the
it
live
popping.
was
Yeah.
Obviously, I couldn't be there, but I tried to get involved in the live a little bit.
Did you do a beacon, Chief?
Huh? No. I actually had family
Man
commitments.
said, "Did you do a beat?" Well, yeah, man.
Am I
Like,
allowed to say that?
it's a term now, isn't it?
That's what I mean.
Back
Don't
to
ever
your
call it bottling no more, just a beacon.
It's a beacon.
Now, but back to the question. I'll be honest, because I can't put it all into the videos. Like, I can't put my finger on a game and say that was the game.
Yeah.
So I'll just throw the content.
Okay, so what was the game that you enjoyed being at the most?
Try to go back through my head now of what videos. I'm gonna take a sip of.
Trying to find a
Do you know what I'm gonna say? I think
right.
right then.
Don't sit on the fence.
No,
To
I
be
think
honest.
alright. I think banter wise, yeah, and I think for the vibe, yeah. Anytime you're at a VIP game, yeah, I think
At the sledge after.
at the Sedge. Sedge Sundays can be very messy, but
I got invited, man. I need to turn up.
yeah, but at the same time, United as well. Though, I'll tell you, it was nice though. Like you see the teams that don't necessarily, they're not as loud as they are when you catch them in their element in the game. See like the Hampton United, like Jake Clarkey and those teams.
Yeah,
and,
big up Jake.
And but tell I'm gonna say pudding.
Yeah.
Sorry, not pudding. Sorry, Dingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the Dingle boys.
Dingle boys.
Yeah.
That's
Right, meeting them and even the whole taking on board the long throwing FC and the taking that the banter and the
Now
taking
they've
on-
got top banter on Twitter.
yeah. Twitter banter for them is top
You know,
notch.
we went to the one game against West Mids against NSA, I think it was. We ended up back at the Dingle, and there was 4 teams.
Taverners.
In there. There was Taverners, Witcher Wanderers. Pudding ended up coming down just for the piss up. And there was Dingle in there, and
And I think
it was
we
just
sat there
We sat
and-
there just videoing.
And we're just looking around, you thought, right, then if this is what like they can call it Sunday League pub football is about, then this ain't
It
too
was a
bad.
great day.
Yeah, man.
You say count me in.
Yeah, count me in.
There's food there. Everyone was
Oh,
just having
yeah, it was
banter.
good.
Yeah.
And
I
I think
watching the Blues, weren't they?
yeah, and I
It was
think
just-
that's
it was
when
a good
even for
vibe, man.
myself, I even realised like where even people saying, "No, your Sunday League settings," not even from an egotistical point of view. It's just the fact that right then, you are buying into it and you're buying into what we're trying to create as a scene, like what we're all doing. But yeah, man, it's been a good season so far. I think there's probably 6 games left for me to film. Then I can have a break,
Little holiday.
a little holiday.
Yeah.
I say that, but I'll be working in the background.
Pre-season, man, it's spicy, man.
There's
Create one
content-
agency. I got a press conference to drop and all sorts. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot in the works.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot in the
And to be
works.
fair, like I said, I want to plug it, and I'm in the process. I want to make the documentary of the season. So that's-
Yeah.
I'll be sick, man.
Be proper, man.
I'd say favorite team guest this season.
What as an
On-
episode?
yeah,
I think it's got to be Real Rangers, isn't it? I
Yeah, I
think
was
for
gonna say.
vibes.
yeah. Royal Rangers top 3, therefore.
Yeah.
I think
Since I've been a part of it, anyway.
for me, Lee first episode
That's what kind of set
that
the
kind
tone
of set off everything, and then Sunday League. I was like, yo, we just get a Sunday League man on. Why not get the reigning champs or whatever? And then
for. I enjoyed the Suns one as well. To be fair,
yeah, that was good as
That
well.
was a good one.
And then like
watch that.
Lee's one just snowball affected. Once everyone's seen that Lee done, then it's like, oh yeah, I can do this. Because at first everyone was a bit like didn't want to really talk.
hesitant,
Like,
innit?
yeah, it's kind of new for everyone in it, so I get it. But like, it's just
Groundbreaking, man.
yeah, man. So yeah, man, I therefore got enough respect for Lee for kind of opening the doors and setting the first step on the moon.
It's good to see.
100%.
You don't really get that though, where you, like you say with the interviews, you don't really get that anymore. Like when I was playing like 10 years ago, you don't get none of that. You go to play football, you was going home on a Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
I said this before, whereas now you're going to the pub after with other teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're getting people in here having
Yeah,
interviews, seeing a
yeah,
different
yeah.
side to some of the people as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're getting the banter and that, and it's everyone gets involved in it.
Yeah,
That
and the
never
teams
used to
are
happen
growing in
before.
it. Like they're
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
fans and that.
Oh,
It's
come
mad.
on.
It's mad.
And I think when I was doing like Meet the Manager at the start of the season, it started to tail off towards the end of the season for the fact of obviously people didn't want to say was going for the league where you probably mid-table and it ain't going to happen. But even getting to know teams on that level and going to the games off the back of that, and
Yeah,
so like I said,
I've
the
learned a
simple
lot
people.
more about teams this season in doing this role and because of the media and things like that than I have before.
yeah,
And I've got round the grounds a little bit. I know Kevin, Tony Campbell go to a lot more games than I do.
yeah,
But, just this side of it, you get to see a different side to them and meet them. And obviously there was Oakbourne teams, there was Coronation teams, festival teams, new teams. So it was good. It's like now we've got that because we see these people on here. Kev will go, oh, I know who they are because they're from the Oakbourne. And then he'll have a little bit of relationship with them now. They'll phone him instead of me now. And the vice versa with the
Yeah,
Coronation
yeah,
teams.
yeah.
And it's been good to get to know that side of it through this.
yeah.
So
It's good, man.
Because
Fair play
even
to
when I
us.
wasn't part of it and I was watching kind of from afar, even when I first started watching No Tekkers, I was kind of thinking, like, you're trying to dig people out like some podcasts do, and you're trying to, you know what I mean? But it was always for the benefit of the league and to help you grow.
Yeah,
to help
man.
you-
The
So
banter's only banter, man. Just-
we create the platform.
Just
Whoever
don't
comes
take
on
it
here says their
personal,
talk, they say their talk. We're just. I need to put that.
We're just the facilitators.
Facilitators of content.
right then.
You know what I mean?
I mean, don't take it personal, man.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no agendas.
Yeah, Ray J, you especially, man. Don't take it personal, man. That's our love, man. We go way back, man.
Right. There's been some rumors circulating.
Rumors are
Which rumors?
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
rumours
talk
are
about this one. That Chief, you're going into management.
I don't know about that.
Can you shed some light on those rumors, please?
Rumors are just rumors, man. No,
There's quite a few talk on the sideline for the past couple of weeks. Like,
there's a lot of people asking me to come and manage a team and put a team together. So I'm gonna consider it, and then we'll see.
so
That's all I'm gonna say about
I
that.
like
Going
that.
to the festival.
Huh? What's that?
Going to the festival.
He's coming to the big boys playground. We know that
Yeah.
much. Oakbourne and Coronation.
Chief signing up, man.
I go with the smokers.
there you go.
Come on,
I'll airdrop you the application form in a minute.
So, as I said, create one agency.
You know what I'm saying? I think I've been blown up.
Any teams looking for players,
Yeah.
let us know. And
Like I said, I thought I was having a holiday. It looks like I'm going to be very busy over the summer holidays.
we
You
got
and me both.
create one got pre-season starting soon. So,
So if you're not there, don't apply.
so if you're looking to get sharp fit for the next season, then give us a shout, man. We will.
Chief, if you
sort
do
you
a
out.
team and it ain't Bun the Stats as a name, you've missed the trick.
That'll be
there.
the sponsor.
Across the chest.
Right. Let's talk football then for a sec.
Go on then.
Obviously.
So I was going to pause you 1 second. Big up Dan Harwell, 39 goals. Big
Oh,
up
yeah,
Charlie
yeah,
G,
yeah,
39 goals.
Yeah.
Mad stats.
Good feet,
Bun
man.
the
In two
Stats.
tough divisions as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, he was gassed still on Sunday. He was like, "Yo, now I can gas about it."
I did tell him about the stats then as well.
Yeah.
But I think levels wise for the leagues that those two play in to get those numbers of goals.
Yeah.
Quality.
Consistency
So,
as
shout out them too, man.
Yeah, well done, man. Well done.
He was top 3.
Top
Well,
three.
okay,
Shaq.
Yeah, now you got Shaq, Jack Whelan,
Yeah.
and
Dan.
Dan the man. Then you've got Charlie G ran away with it, and then you've got Daniel Faithful 23 goals
Hampton.
as well. And,
What team?
Hampton Senior.
Hampton,
Okay.
and then you've got MB 22 goals.
Yeah.
Right, MB got 22
Kyle
goals.
Hayden 22 goals. So
22 goals, no promotion. Mad.
mad that is.
No, I'm joking.
And then you've got in the Prem, Dan Harwell 23 appearances, 39 goals. Jack Whelan 22 appearances, 24 goals. Shaq Witz 21 appearances, 24 goals.
Decent, man.
Yeah.
The boys found his
Good
form.
return, to be fair.
Yeah. So fair play.
Fair play, boys.
Shout out the
I'm still on the
shooters.
stats, I'll be honest. I'm still on the stats.
He's got not. Well, I guess people didn't put their assist down.
I think some teams do, but
You're cheating. You're cheating. You're cheaters.
From what I can see in
Not
the
assists.
Prem, it looks like one man's got just one assist throughout the whole league.
There you go. That trophy's going to my man.
Yeah,
To be
basically.
fair, the only person that's put down assist in the league is Justice has got 10 in here.
Fair play.
Assists
Fair
ain't
play.
one that's mandatory. It's up
Yeah.
to you whether you put them down.
That's mad though. Highgate ain't got no shooters up in the top three, top
No,
five.
Bridges is up there. You've got
Mikey.
Mikey Bridges has got 5th place with 15 games, 12 goals.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Well, that's why they lost the league and it go different.
So next season, guys, yeah,
They need a striker. Though,
we'll
say.
have the same quality. Please.
P, I'm just saying, innit? It's clear as day, bro. He need more goals. Okay, cool. Predictions then on the final.
Which one?
Ballers Highgate.
Ballers, Highgate.
Yo,
Ballers has never beat Highgate. They've lost and drawn. So
Did they beat them last year? I can't remember.
I think Highgate have to win it. They can't not win it.
they're gonna be up for it, man.
They have to win
Yeah,
it.
but
They can't go another season without
He's
winning
going
a
for a
trophy.
double now. He's lost that final to VIP. He don't-
And
he ain't-
I think
it's
what
a
goes
little-
against Highgate as well is the length of time they haven't played as
I
a
think
collective
it's
team.
Well, that's what I said about the VIP. Remember,
see.
VIP didn't play 1 week and Ballers were just consistently on a good run. But
sometimes
Eno
the break
said there was
doesn't-
training, so
I think
To be
it's
fair,
with
do you know
Highgate, their players play Saturdays and that anyway, so it's not like they're not playing, they're just not playing together collectively.
yeah.
I think it boils down to going off the last final is VIP were up for it more. If you look at the two team talks before the game, Ballers
It's not
were
even
flat
that.
as anything,
You
and I
look
think
at-
VIP were up for it.
When Ballers were attacking in that game, you got Heno throwing his body in front of players.
100%, man.
You know, and he got mad at the match and he come over and said, I didn't deserve that. I was crap, basically. You're throwing your body on the line. That clean sheet.
Yeah, he had a couple.
Not the clean sheet, but
But no, but
Good
this is
block.
the second
you
half.
set your standard and set your stall. Like
Yeah.
everyone was throwing bodies.
See,
at the ball.
I gave Whitey man of the match in that game for me personally.
he was quality,
'cause I-
man.
'cause
Yeah,
I
he
say
was
for
good.
some
He was
for his age and Whitey knows. 'cause
2
Whitey-
assists and a goal.
And
Well,
it's
it's
nice.
nice.
It's his assist, the
Yeah.
quality of his positioning.
Bit of heart in the Highgate one. Highgate Ballers, whoever's got the biggest heart as well.
He's going to take that
Yeah.
100%. So that's my answer. Whoever's got the biggest heart will take that.
Draw extra time on penalties. We'll see.
Is that what you're saying? Penalties, pens.
I think it depends as well on who shows up for Boilers because there's a
So Tone's no longer there.
obviously Dam didn't play on weekend as well, so
And Jordan Andrews was quality.
so it's gonna be a close game.
To be fair, twin Dan
Dan
Dowse,
Dowse. Different class, man.
Is that the one with the dyed hair or without?
No,
Without.
without.
Oh, okay.
the one that
He come
loved
off
the
injured.
keeper.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, yeah,
But yeah,
I came just after.
yeah.
and I think this
Past
is-
2 games. Yeah.
he was their best player in the final. Dan Dowse
Yeah,
was
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Hands down the best player for Ballers in the final.
Past 2 games, he's been quality.
And I
Top
think
notch.
what was massive for yesterday's game is Joe not playing centre half and Harvey playing there because AG's injured. And Joe done the bits in midfield and Harvey read the game better at centre half with Rick's. But swings and roundabouts, gentlemen, swings and roundabouts.
Said
And,
it's
it's
90 minutes,
It's definitely gonna be a
one
close game, and it
Yeah.
could go either way.
and you can catch it
Live.
live when we cover it.
Yeah. Live,
Yeah, looking
therefore.
forward to it, man. That's a massive.
Make sure I have my power pack.
I'm gonna have to order one. If that does go extra time and pens, I don't want to cut out half for free.
yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
So back to Prem football for a sec. Obviously, big result. Arsenal beat Man United.
Can we go back 2 weeks, please, and not skip the Liverpool Man United result?
Well, yeah, that too.
Nah, I'm only messing
What
about.
That too.
I'm on loan to Palace though.
I was looking at available loan options, but might as well stick it out. to
Brighton's looking for
But I spoke to the new manager though, and he's told me he likes what I'm doing on loan, so he's gonna bring me back.
Even though Ten Hag's here.
That's what I'm saying. Ten Hag, new manager. That's what I'm saying.
okay,
Gonna bring me back.
okay,
so
okay.
I could be United again next year.
Yeah.
See how pre-season goes. If we're impressed, then I could get a start. So we'll see.
So yeah, United are pretty much out of top 4, so no Champions League.
I'm hoping to drop out of Europe completely.
Do what Arsenal.
Just
Possibly.
focus on the league and then just
Yeah,
rebuild.
yeah. That sounds like a good plan still, I'm not gonna lie. But Ronaldo's not gonna not play or play.
I think Ronaldo's gonna go either way.
Oh yeah, I think it will.
Yeah.
I think-
It's just a swan song season, isn't it?
Yeah, he's going back to Lisbon, isn't it?
You reckon? I think he said he wants to finish on top. I don't think Lisbon's top.
I think he'll go back to Lisbon at some point, but he's that healthy. He could play there at 41 years old and still get a run out in it.
And I think obviously with the son losing his son and whatnot, I think he wants to be
Back over.
back home and around family again.
makes sense.
I can see
Lisbon
it.
ain't his home though.
Like, it is.
Madeira,
Yeah, Madeira.
Well, like he
Remember,
grew
he's
up
on
in
his
Lisbon, though, innit? Like,
Island boy.
I mean,
fairs.
Yeah.
Messi won the league.
obviously. There's no doubt.
No, they would have won it without him.
4 goals.
But the stats.
They'd have won it with us 4 in the team.
And you played well.
Sergio Ramos.
as well.
Sergio Ramos played about 4 games.
Did he even get a winner's medal?
Yeah, he's in the squad.
Is it like minimum 10 games?
Yeah, he's in the squad, man.
I mean, wasn't it? I'm sure it was
Shocking.
Martin Keown for that
Yeah,
Arsenal.
5
when, like,
appearances,
they
I
get
think it
subbed
was.
on. I remember
Yeah,
that
5.
Arsenal season when Martin Keown was on the bench for the last
Yeah.
game and
Thierry kept warming up next to him.
and they ran past him like, "Ain't get my medal." Sergio.
Champions League, Liverpool, Man City, looking that like what it's looking like.
But you can't.
Villarreal.
Man,
Villarreal.
But-
Can't tap
Man
Villarreal,
City,
man.
when they get to that stage, they just flop.
They just do a beacon.
They just
Is that the
flop,
new
don't
one
they?
now? This
It's
is
gonna
fresh.
stick.
This is new to me, you know.
gonna
on
stick.
tonight's show.
They should have turned up today.
Liverpool have got it to get there.
Yeah,
Man City.
I think they've had an easier
Yeah.
route.
Liverpool. I
Yeah.
say
You
that.
can only beat what's in
Remember,
front of you, though.
The
in my
football gods are
interview
looking
here,
after.
I said I'd be happy with A Cup. Remember when I said that?
Yeah,
No, I didn't expect the season to be where it is now.
you reckon the double's still on?
A double
What?
again. I think we'll
Have you won so far?
the Carabao Cup. We've got Chelsea in the final of the
FA.
FA Cup. Villarreal in there.
Oh, see,
Semis
the
of
quadruples on.
Quadruple.
And then obviously Man City, but Man City just look like a well-oiled.
I think you got
machine at the minute.
I think you got the squad for it as well.
I think showed yesterday against Everton not to jump the gun, but we would normally that would have been a 0-0 any other game.
Sir Divock.
Sir Divock of Tuxteth, I'm glad you remembered, sir.
Can't forget.
Just come off.
He only plays against Everton.
Just does it.
Don't play any other game.
Do you know, that's that SpongeBob meme. It's like, we're going to get them out of trouble again. It's inevitable,
He
isn't it?
starts in any other team. Well, not any
You know,
other team,
he's a good player.
but
Josh.
starts in
Good
most
man.
teams in the Premier will start.
Yeah, I think
You think he'll get a move in the summer, or he's happily
no, he's got.
chilling?
I think
He's
his,
happy just
his
playing Everton
contract's
every week.
moving. I think his contract expires, isn't it? So he's definitely going,
Oh, okay.
which is a shame. But I'll build a statue, man, outside the Everton ground of him.
I have to say though, Diaz, he looks different,
different
gravy.
gravy, man.
Fitting.
What a
Different gravy.
He's like he's been there.
Yes.
Klopp normally with the signings we have, like Fabinho, we didn't play Fabinho for the first 4
Yeah,
months.
for time.
Yeah, Thiago was a
And then,
bit stale.
like,
at
and he
at
done.
the-
But
at the
when you
start.
see now, look at Thiago against
Yeah,
Man United.
Thiago.
Man United, don't get me wrong,
Next
it was
level, wasn't
awkward
it?
watching Man United because I'm used to Man United being quality, but Thiago in that game, different,
Like he was
stuff,
at Power League.
McTominay, Thiago.
different
Leave
stuff.
McTominay, man. He's
Matic.
alright, man. McTominay's alright, man. I like
different,
McTominay, man.
different stuff.
It's a
But
difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Diaz is quality.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he's
unbelievable.
he's different.
Let's speak about Villa for a sec.
Oh, let's not, man.
Better players,
got all the components.
better manager. But is it though?
It's not
Because
bad.
now you're finishing.
I watched them
Like,
against
they're
Leicester.
15th.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
looking all mad.
It's mad. I watched them against Leicester. You got a guy that we paid 30 million for, Bailey. He started off against Everton when his first game. He come in and he looked class, pace, power. He knew where the net
I don't
was.
think I've seen him since he come off injured.
He come on.
About
He
4 months
started.
ago.
He started on Saturday.
Yeah.
He was awful. He
Is
was
that his first
absolutely-
start?
He was shocking.
Do you think
no.
he needs to acclimate to
I
the
don't
Prem,
know, mate.
as
No,
all players do?
I don't think he does.
Is it that German league thing again? What people?
German
I
tax.
don't know.
Yeah, like where?
Me, everyone's hyping Coutinho, but away from home he's done nothing.
He's
At
shocking
home,
still. I
he's
got
had
him in
three
my.
good- He's had
I
three, he's
forgot
had
he was
three
there,
good
to be
games. Whereas Buendia does a lot more running, covers a lot more ground. He come on for the last 10 minutes and done a lot more than Coutinho did in 80.
He's a good player, though. I rate him.
I like him.
Wendia.
Good player, man.
And that's
One
what, I
from
think
Norwich,
that's
innit?
the changes that got me
One
back.
Yeah.
And Mings is just awful.
Who would you say just stand out
What was
players
that?
this
Was
season?
that less comment?
Tyrone.
Mings is awful.
Better call
I
Tyrone.
ain't interjecting.
I was going to say, who's your top, say the most standout player? Because
For
would you
Villa?
say Konza?
I like Consa. Matty Cash has had a really good season.
Mm,
He's done, he's
yes,
done
to be
well.
fair.
He's
And
good.
I like Buendia.
At the pole, Matty Cash is the
Yeah,
Polish
the
right
pole,
back.
yeah.
I like that one.
He's the
still.
pole.
Yeah.
He's, you know, it's a difference. We've conceded a lot of goals this season, and that's the problem.
When did Gerrard come in? He didn't come in. He didn't have a pre-season with them.
No, he
has he?
didn't have a pre-season.
January any or something like that.
I think
Just
give,
before, I think
Just
it was.
before the
I
Christmas.
think-
Christmas,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
give
it's
them a
Christmas
pre-season with Gerrard, and I
I think
think
November he come
should
in.
be decent.
So he's had
Gerard better put his boots on.
Ramsey's had a good season.
Get some studs, though.
yeah,
Take a
yeah,
break.
yeah.
Don't go there,
yeah.
man.
But the-
Acting, man. I'm
I
sorry.
think in that league, if you, for me, if you're earning that kind of money, you'd run your bollocks off.
Well,
I would for 50 grand a week.
Yeah, they wouldn't. They're used to it.
That's what I'm saying.
Privilege at it.
Watkins don't look interested.
Yeah, he's kind of fell off for a
He
bit.
looks
Innit?
lost. He's gone.
I
He's lost.
I heard some fans talking at the game yesterday. Watkins and Ings weren't happy at all with their performances this season.
Look lost. But the problem with us is, yeah, we've got money, but who's going to come? You ain't going to come and go there.
I mean,
You're
I'd go.
paying them
I
mega
mean,
wages. There's no where you going? We finish it worse than last season.
I think I was going to say. I think the mad thing is that these transfer windows. There's that many top ballers out of contract this summer, and there's going to be no transfer fee. So
money can go on.
money can go on 100%.
But we're looking at Phillips from Leeds, 60 million.
Man United should get him.
But that's what I'm saying. You ain't going
To
to
go Villa, he ain't going.
You ain't going to go Villa, are you? You're going to look at that and go, I ain't going there.
Has he even played much this season?
Injured,
He's been
innit?
injured badly.
Yeah, he's been injured.
I think if you're going to
Big
spend that
miss.
money on anybody, he's Declan Rice, isn't he?
150 they want though.
What?
Chelsea looking to pay that.
Big
150.
money. Yeah, 150. That's what Moyes
Didn't
said.
they have him already? Or was he always a West Ham
Nah,
boy?
he's always a West Ham boy.
Nah, he was somewhere. He was somewhere.
Because
Because
before.
weren't
Had
them
him
two best
somewhere
friends,
else.
him and
Mason Mount.
Mason Mount, innit?
Yeah, I think he might have been at Chelsea. Actually.
think he was in the
got
Chelsea
released.
academy.
Chelsea got a renowned for that, innit?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Declan
Crazy
Rice and
that
De Bruyne,
is.
they could be
But
out of
150 mil.
Oh, that's
150 mil is
Salah.
That can't be right.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne,
and Declan Rice.
Lukaku, 3 times over.
Yeah.
How many times he's been there and come
Mad,
back?
innit?
yeah.
And then like even you boys, Pogba.
Yeah,
Football's
there's
a
a-
crazy
there's a-
game.
let
Oh
go
yeah, he
for
was
free.
at Chelsea, raw.
Ain't gonna let him go for
Youth
free again.
2016,
Yes, it's nuts, innit?
2014.
It's mad.
Crazy. How'd you let him go for free? Buy him back for a record fee and then let him go for free again.
Well,
That's Arsenal's business, that is.
that's just a representation of who's upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my little cousin says, the math ain't mathing, innit? It's just not math.
It don't make no sense.
Clueless, mate. Clueless.
And then he will go somewhere else and rip it up again.
Yeah.
100%. Because I've said this to you, like I always said to get the word wrong, an enigma.
Yeah.
Pogba can do unreal things. It's just whether or not he's motivated to do it.
'Cause we was having a conversation earlier about it. He just get used in the wrong way.
You
By,
can't.
the
when you
wrong,
give him
by the wrong manager.
You give him freedom to express himself and play like France do.
Yeah.
You see a different Pogba.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you think, as a manager, you see what he does at France, you would think, you know what?
Try and emulate.
That's
Let me
Yeah.
channel that Pogba and play around so I can get the best out of him. Because really and truly, he's our best midfield, if not probably best
He's our
player.
best player.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Or should be our best
Common
player.
sense will tell you.
Because didn't they play him
He's a
holding
World
midfield
Cup
at the
winner.
start of the season?
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's not a holding midfielder.
Exactly.
Never.
You can't defend, so.
Exactly. He's even come out publicly and said, I can't defend.
Yeah.
I try, but I can't defend.
Defend. It's just what it is, isn't it? It's mad.
Like you wouldn't
But
you wouldn't play
it-
Cristiano Ronaldo right back, would you?
Doesn't make any. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's-
Like I
it's
said, you
mad.
have to square pegs. What is it? Round hole, square pegs,
Yeah.
square pegs, round
There
holes.
you go.
Which one it is?
So yeah, what you saying, Liverpool then for the league, or you fancy, or
Do you know what? It's on
looking at
paper-
the run of
On
games?
paper, we've got the harder running games, but at the minute, the way we're playing, and the way Man
You
City
turn over
play,
anyone right
turn
now.
over
Who's
anyone.
Man City got left?
I'll be honest, I think both teams are gonna win every game to
Every
the end of the
game.
season.
It'll be remind me of that season when
I think it'll be Champions League final
at
too,
one point, yeah.
Do you know what though? You know, with Man City, what did they play Gabriel Jesus on the right, man?
because he's.
Why didn't play him?
No, but they ain't got a striker. No, but he had a half decent season about a season and a half ago at centre forward. He was scoring
Did he
goals.
I don't know. I
He
just don't
was
think
that.
he
I
works.
think Pep don't have. He ain't got that killer instinct like Aguero.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
And
he's
that's
playing
why
him
he
right
wants-
with-
Hence why he's on
the
sale.
best.
Haaland.
He's the best.
He's been transfer listed.
He's the best defensive forward.
That's
He's
why.
playing
If you
That's
need someone,
disrespectful.
if you need someone to press a back line and win the ball back half the pitch, you're playing Jesus.
He don't
Yeah,
play him there, though. He plays him on the right. That's what I don't get.
But like, he came on against PSG, prime example. They tried to play out every goal kick
Yeah.
from basically like the goal line. They put on Jesus, he closed them down, win the ball back, they score.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not
That's his best
Aguero.
attribute.
He's not got that killer centre forward.
Aguero's different.
He scored 4 goals the other day, and how many of them you think, right, that was a sick goal? How do you do
Yeah.
that?
I didn't see any of them, but
Exactly.
Watch that myself.
Don't waste your time.
but I get in Eric Haaland or Erin Haaland, whoever his name is.
Early.
So I've
60
seen
million for him.
63 with his release
63.
clause. Yeah. But I don't know.
Declan Rice is 150. It's mad, isn't it?
Release clauses are different, innit? When he expires, he expires. bro.
Dortmund didn't expect him to be as hot as he went, yeah, because he come from Salzburg.
Yeah.
Salzburg, yeah.
Salzburg, yeah.
Someone in the game, I forgot who it is, man. Someone like an ex-footballer said he won't score any goals or he won't be a bigger success at City because he will struggle to play
was it
against
like
teams.
Matt Letizia or someone.
Nah, it weren't Matt
Paul
Letizia.
Merson or one of them, man.
I think it might have been Paul Merson.
Yeah.
Said that because he'll struggle against teams that play against the low block. Chief, define the low block for those that don't know.
Basically, them Jose Mourinho teams that sit behind the ball for the part the bus.
What Everton done yesterday?
No
11
comment.
man behind the ball. Just that frustrated
I disagree
me,
with
man.
that. I think he'll do okay. I think he'll do okay.
Because they're saying obviously there's no space to run in. Similar to why Timo Werner is not as successful
Yeah, but
in the Prem. He scored 4 goals, I think, before the last 2 games. He scored 4 goals this season. 3 of them were against Southampton.
Because all the German defenses literally are halfway line.
Yeah.
If you watch them.
No, I think he'll be okay.
He should be okay.
That's what I mean. Like,
If
when
not,
we say
first 10
he's
games,
gonna be
fraud.
okay. Like, what we're saying is he's gonna score 20 plus goals.
Yeah,
In Man City, you need to be, I'd say 25 just
he's got to be scoring
because
20 plus in that Man City team.
across all competitions.
That's what I mean.
I'm generous.
For to be the main striker at City, you have to be scoring at least
25.
20 plus in the league.
Yeah, 20, 25.
Yeah, you need
Anything
to be,
lower
you need
than that,
You need to
you
be
have to look
talking
at
to
it.
like
I
Mo
think
Salah.
he can do it.
Yeah, he should be in the golden boot running.
Yeah, should
But
be.
obviously that it's easy to say that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Can we talk about the resurgence of Barcelona?
We can
Xavi.
indeed.
Hold on, have they won recently? Sure, the last 4 games, ain't they? Or something
I don't even know. I'll be honest.
like that. Spanish league finished about 3 years ago for me, man. It ain't been the same since.
Yeah, I mean he had a good.
I'm just glad that they've got the philosophy back
Yeah,
because
With the
when they was playing the Burnley football and that, I couldn't vibe with it.
the Sean Dyche
Yeah,
thing.
this is what I'm saying.
Shout out Sean as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got sacked.
Mm.
Yeah, so apparently Lewandowski is going to Barcelona next season.
Beautiful.
That sounds like a madness. So they'll have Troy, Aubameyang.
Mama.
Dembele.
And don't forget about
think he might leave.
Braithwaite as well.
Is in negotiations with a new deal, isn't it?
Yeah, is he?
And they've got Braithwaite there as well, man.
How about Rudiger's off to Real Madrid as well, isn't he?
Is he?
They
That's where
can't
he's going.
stop it because they can't do no.
Real Madrid
negotiate nothing, can they?
might shout out Benzema, my guy.
Ah, big Benzema, man.
Yeah,
He's
man.
turned up, man.
Big
He's
game,
he deserves his flowers. He deserves his flowers.
Turned up when it mattered this season.
So
Him and Modric still running the show, man.
yeah, Barcelona have lost the last 4.
Yeah, last 4.
They got knocked out of the quarterfinals by Frankfurt. Shock.
Yeah, and that's in the Europa League as
Yeah,
well.
lost to Cadiz.
They didn't want to play in that anyway. It's all right.
Lost to Real
Just the
Sociedad.
vibes.
To be fair, the last 3 games are last 1-0. No goals.
I blame PK. Don't know if he played or not, but
Them
I
lot
blame
still
PK.
playing, PK and Busquets.
Wild.
Busquets is my guy still. I can't lie.
Umtiti.
Sergi Busquets is top tier.
I mean,
Crazy.
we're talking about top tier players that have longevity. We're talking about you're obviously Ronaldo, Busquets, I'd say, yeah. Modric.
They're all in their last couple of
Benzema.
seasons now, though.
That's it,
Yeah,
there's
at
not
the
a lot-
top,
they ain't got a
there's
lot
not a lot left now. In that last generation.
Obviously Messi, Suarez.
You got to put me there.
To be fair, he's pretty much on the way out because he ain't even playing at Atletico Madrid at the minute.
Coming
Isn't
through,
it?
apparently.
Yeah.
That's Gerrard pulling it.
We'll see.
You got a manager that can pull big names but can't pull out big results.
That's the problem.
Wild.
So what would you say next season for Villa then? What's a good finish?
10th.
Really? Not even Europe.
I'm realistic, man.
Wow.
It's shocking.
But look at the team trying to push to get into Europe. There's a
It's
few,
mad, innit?
yeah.
It
There's
is
a big
mad.
gap between it.
Massive.
So
You
let's
know.
say you do sign Suarez. Are you happy with a top 10 finish?
Yeah.
Suarez will get you 10, 15 goals.
It's all right in getting 10,
Oh,
15.
10, that's it.
We'll concede 20. That's a problem.
Yeah, I think
You've got a centre half that gives the ball away on his own
You want
edge of the
Maguire?
box. Can't do that. Not at this level.
Him onto earth against Man U. I mean Liverpool.
I'll trade Jim Maguire for Conte.
Nah, you're all right.
Maggie.
Few of the open one coronation teams wouldn't take him.
He wouldn't even be top
Galacticos
would. He wouldn't even be top 5 in the top 5 defenders in the Prem.
Nah, 10th mid-table for me. The gap's too big between us and your Tottenhams and things like that. You're not going to push it.
Because you got City, Liverpool, Chelsea,
Arsenal,
United, Spurs,
Newcastle.
Newcastle will go
Leicester.
massive. Leicester,
That's
Wolves.
what I mean. Wolves.
Wolves.
10th is realistic.
West Ham.
But
West
surely,
Ham.
as a Villa fan, you gotta want to finish above Wolves.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, of course
that's
you
got
do. You do.
that should go without saying.
On
Like,
paper, you look at both sides and you go, we've got the better squad, really.
They've got bare unlocks potential though. They have,
that's what I'm
man.
saying.
And
But
then you look at
if
teams
Wolves
like
finish
Brighton.
above you, then
It's
that's
disappointing
a
for me.
bad season.
They've got bare like
Trincao.
bro Trincao,
Someone said-
Podence.
Someone said
Hold
something to me about Blues. Oh, look where they are, and they've had. I'm like, maybe 15th. You can't slag them off. Look where we are. We ain't doing anything. And we've put money in our team. They ain't put no money in their team.
Yeah,
Then we're put in the stands.
you can get a Blues ticket for a
Takes a
Greg
bit- we need
sausage
a
They
roll.
pay you.
We need a lot of
Please come.
Remember kids for a quid at the Blues.
yeah, kids for a quid, yeah.
Kids for a quid.
Right, let's go on to Fraud Watch.
Oof,
So,
this list could be long, boy. We got time.
for those that don't know, it's been a while, I know.
Yep.
Anyone involved in football that has bamboozled the world into thinking that they are better than they actually are. So this season we're counting compared to last season.
Hmm?
So it's based on this season only.
Oh.
So it's not man from like you
Yeah.
keep putting Dan James, but Dan James was at Man
Yeah,
United
not this
before.
season either.
Yeah, but
All right then, so it's still forward. What?
Neither's Leeds.
Exactly.
They sacked their manager. So yeah, you got anyone in mind?
You want me to start?
Yeah, man.
Trying to think.
Alright,
After the
cool.
smoke, man, the bang.
All right. Well, first off, Braz has to go on because he went on holiday and we couldn't do this. So
Yeah, Braz for
3 week break for Braz. So
Can't
yeah,
tell.
I needed
Miami
a break,
Beach.
and I need a mental
Nah,
health
nah.
check.
I needed no Tekkers. I sold in the viewers.
You could have done it.
No.
I was still working.
Yeah.
So first one, Braz.
Hold on, you could even show up to the final.
Huh? What you mean? I was there in the live.
I was there
You
doing the
took
live.
3 weeks off.
Just saying.
3 weeks. I missed one final. You took about 3 weeks.
I needed it.
Just in case
Anyway.
sunshine poses, you know.
Second on my list, Beacon, for obvious reasons. Tutus. Bottled it bare times.
And bottled it coming here.
Bottled it tonight. It's supposed to be here. So that's my second one. Third, who else do I want to put on there?
Is that still recording?
Yeah, I said that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Third one, Galacticos. Finished the season now. Not one single win.
Yeah.
So Ray J,
All the smoke.
Fraud Watch.
Therefore.
And I'll let y'all.
Forfeited a couple games.
That's what I'm saying. Mashed up Beacon, but they would have bought it anyway. But anyway, I'll let y'all get your Fraud Watches in before I finish off.
Faz, you got anyone?
Yeah, Galacticos have got to go on. Do you know why as well? 'Cause-
Galacticos or the manager?
Both.
No, I want to say the manager because now that I've got to know the Galacticos staff and players, as it were, you had a good thing going, bro, man. You didn't look after them well enough, man.
Yeah, true that.
You really didn't look after them well enough. So, hope was it 4th of May? You coming back?
First of May.
Yeah,
So
but you better do some apologising, brother. And,
You better hold the championship as well.
and I've always said, man, Harry Maguire for me, it stays on there, and
someone tried to blow up or sent him a bomb for it.
that's when I say you got
He made
football,
up.
yeah. And
probably miss it anyway.
after that, it's just daft. I think all that stuff beyond football, I think it's daft. I take football with a pinch of salt. I do. I think if I want turn off the game after 90 minutes, I couldn't care about the Prem or them things. It's not that important to me. And I think, like I said, Lukaku massively fraud watch. And I probably who else can I? You say one, then I've got a couple. I'm trying to think about a couple more. So over to you, sir.
Tough. Any team that don't want to come over to the Prem. Any one of yours.
Yeah, massively. A couple of names still.
Yeah, there's quite a few still.
Over there.
My whole
Frank
thing with that
Lampard
is,
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lamps.
Frank Lampard.
Frank Lampard.
Fraud Watch. Everton. Fraud Watch for
Everton.
hiring him.
100% Everton.
Yeah.
And I know they've had 2 wins, but the Burnley board for what they've done to Deutsch, man.
Yeah.
He's got no
I
money.
agree with that.
Kept him up, got him into Europe, sacked him off with. He's got nothing there. Nothing.
Tactics
25
all off though, innit?
25 million for Wood, never give him a penny of it. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's all
Help
mad.
a brother out there, man.
It's all mad.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph at United as well.
Yeah.
He's gone on there.
Well,
yeah, he's on there, man.
yeah.
He stole a
yeah.
living this season. He has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Worse-
never.
someone said it's worse than Ollie.
Sam, do you know what? I was talking to someone in the pub the other day, and I think Moyes, they'll give him 6 years contract, didn't they? In 2014, was it? They're in the same place now that there was in 2014.
And if you would have gave
Probably
Moyes
what
that
he's
done
6
to West Ham?
years,
It's
I
worse,
think he would
man.
have been up there.
I think Moyes
I don't
is
think
not.
it would have been up there, but we
I don't
probably
think
would have
Moyes
been.
is ready to.
Yeah,
manage a
I don't
stature
think-
club
you
like
don't
Man
have the
United.
personality for it,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
So we're going back for the season. Like we did
Yeah.
Mason Greenwood.
Yeah.
That can't
Yeah.
get swept under
He's
the carpet.
permanently fraud watch
That is
for life.
that.
What
that's
I do
Joker
here in the
justice
court of
watch.
law, you're innocent till proven guilty. So there could be some side of the story
Well,
that we don't.
in the court of fatherhood.
yeah. The voice note's all mad. I'm not defending him.
Takes, man, check
I'm
takes.
just saying.
Yeah, and having daughters, I'm
Exactly.
blocking them out on principle alone.
Yeah,
on there,
100%.
So I don't condone violence, but a man will get his head torn off.
Yeah, it's all mad. Where do I start?
Like, list up.
I'm going to put R9 Reedy.
I was about to say, which one are you talking about?
No,
I
no,
thought he was having a Kenny moment. Just saying.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Whose people's this?
R9 simply because you made a bet with Shaq and you didn't follow it through, bro. So it is what it
Oh,
is.
that's mad. Thinking back at the.
So is it still R9 or do you have to
That was in the
revoke that?
live, wasn't it?
I mean, he's still my guy. Still got the R9-esque, but he's moving like R2 right now.
And to be fair,
So R19 substituting.
or is it the R9+1?
Yeah, he's moving a bit mad, and then obviously, I think he's left power as well.
I don't know. I heard you were in.
Who you talking?
I think he might be trying to get back into play the final. So
Who's at R9?
yeah,
He's the hot off the press tonight, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
man,
I'm
yeah,
so
listen.
over it. Like,
Exclusives.
I'm plugged in, man.
I was
R9,
going
man.
to turn up at the final and kill it.
Just because you made a bet with Shaq and you didn't follow it through, bro. Like, allow it. Came on, took the mic, big R9, you know.
I'm drawing him up to the
Yeah,
stage.
yeah,
and
yeah,
that.
big R9, you know.
50s?
Yeah.
Bills? That's I remember that conversation.
Yeah. About it.
Did a beacon.
Birmingham Elite
Yeah.
for the bad mindness.
Omar.
Who else? Glades for bottling the Prem.
Man on the Moon.
Yeah, man
Them-
on the moon.
them man too.
Yeah, man on the moon, man.
What's the other one? Starts with an L. That left.
Linden.
Coronation Star.
Coronation Star. All them teams that battled it.
And especially the one that Brass scored the world against.
Yeah.
We done
Coronation
that.
Star.
Now,
It didn't happen.
Just for SLS goal of the season purposes.
Mate, that's up there.
Is
I'll
that,
be honest.
is that allowed or is it not?
Yeah, it's allowed.
Yeah, because officially it was a game.
All right, just so that's fine.
I travelled there.
It may not get top 10, but it'll be considered.
The best goal that never was.
Who
One
is
of
your
them
fraud
ones.
of the season from the Oakbourne Coronation?
Fraud of the season.
Who's your fraud of the
Defo
A player
Galacticos.
or a team.
Where do you
Galacticos.
wanna put
A
him?
Man on the Moon.
Galacticos.
Man on the Moon for me.
Man on the Moon, I would say they
Nah.
up there.
You know he's
Why?
been-
I don't know. They never talk no smoke though.
And you know,
I don't matter.
and we can
Because
only
they never
You
turned
made
up.
man turn up at your ground and then say, "Nah, I'm not
Yeah.
playing."
No, but I
Yeah,
think
that's
about
mad
United
still.
with them.
Bare
is-
times.
Remember
That's
with
mad
that
still.
cheat, I was like, then we can say man on the moon, then because I've killed them as well many a times, but that's based off what other people have said, like, and we've never heard them speak.
We never heard them
themselves,
speak.
and
Yeah.
Well, that's your
Whereas-
fault. You know where we are.
Whereas Galacticos, man came on here with trophy, festival trophy.
Have Man on the Moon been in your DMs?
Now they've got
All right
can't
then.
walk over.
So
Yeah, well,
Can't walk over.
There you go. So
nah, it's got to be a Galacticos, isn't it?
yeah, for me,
Not the players and staff, management,
yeah.
and that doesn't include Rico either. That's just
Ray J.
I just wish Rico would step up.
He's trying, man.
He's not, man.
Ray J said, "Hell no."
Just need. I've seen Rico get mad once,
They say don't get mad enough.
and then we got back into the game. That was against Elite.
it's gonna be a
It's we again now,
long
yeah?
pre-season, eh?
Huh?
He said, "We, you bet."
Oh, no, past tense. Past tense.
A little flashback in it.
Yeah, that's my Galacticos, especially James. Yeah, fraud. Along with the other Coronation Star and Linden and all them, they're all in the same boat.
A Man on the Moon.
Birmingham Elite. I won't Beacon. I won't put Beacon on fraud watch because he stuck out the league. Any team that stuck out the league, you get a
And
buy.
that is as well. You have to remember, like when you put them, you say Beacon. I remember they were up there. It's just the fact of consistency, Highgate and ballers were better. innit?
Just poor management. Beacon was,
They're only 5
I'm
points off
putting
again.
them on just because they didn't turn up tonight, and I was looking forward to the episode.
or that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
No. Obviously,
True.
Dan's an upgrade.
Shout
on
out
you
Tams
guys.
though, because Tams is trying to pull the strings, and you get me. It's just too little
Tams was
arms.
up for that. Two little
So he's not a playmaker like that. He
Yeah,
can't
he's
pull
not-
strings.
Yeah.
So Tams was active on the sideline yesterday.
Yeah, he was. He said he was ready, and I told him to come on your own. What?
I've got a couple of things in the video this Thursday, 7:30 at time. Watch this space.
Yeah. Speaking of which, while we're on it, now you can watch this episode via Spotify, so you can see the video there instead of just listening. You can actually watch us and see the facial expressions of certain men drawing out certain teams.
We growing, man. We growing.
So, yeah, man, you can watch us on Spotify now, starting with this episode.
Yep.
That's what, yeah.
Let's go on to Streets Never Forget. I know, Dan, you messaged me. You can knock it off because you've got yours ready.
What's he?
King Clatzy or
Yeah, Georgia King
Oh
Clatzy.
yeah. I think a couple
George,
of people
the
mentioned him.
Georgian guy, man.
yeah.
Man City and was it Derby or something like that for a bit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think he was actually.
Someone like that.
Listen,
Baller.
I've got one. Yeah, well, there's two to be fair. Benito Carbone and
Big shout.
Paolo Di Canio when they was
Canio,
both
man.
at Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
Them two, hey,
Yeah, I still remember the little scissor kick volley and that.
come on.
Against
Carbone, I don't
West
know
Ham
about,
against
but
Wimbledon,
Man.
man.
What?
yeah, I don't know about him.
YouTube.
But the Canio,
YouTube,
yeah,
man.
And
defo.
tell you, I was going to throw in there as well, like them for nostalgia purposes, and this for the fact when Man used to kill it. Andre Kanchelskis,
Yeah.
just right winger, run, whip it in.
That's what I told Tams to do, but
So he ain't got that.
Listen, I got some clips of Tams on Thursday. Oh dear, Tams, man.
that's what I was telling Tams to do. Get to do, just whip it in, bro. You're losing 3-0. You know what I mean?
He was making me laugh, but he said he's gonna have Faniel in his pocket.
Oh wow.
Yeah, big up Fanya though. I seen him 10 on the burners a couple times and that.
Fastest left
Roll,
back in the
roll
league.
back the years.
And he even said it, and then he says, "Yo, best left foot in the league and the best fattest player in the league as
Yeah.
well." I said, "Hey,
Yeah, man.
Fair play.
Come
Fair
on,
play.
man.
Fair play.
Ian Hartman. Big him up, man. Big.
yeah, man, different.
Chief, you got anyone for Streets?
I had someone, but I forgot who it was now. Come back to me.
Nah, I can't think of anyone at the minute.
Oh, he's like slipping, man. I got a bag of these. Like,
Remember Janino when he was at Middlesbrough?
yeah,
Baller.
bad boy.
Baller,
Ravanelli,
baller.
Janino
And,
and Emerson.
and Emerson with a soul glow.
Yeah. I think I got to Europe with that team, you know.
Yeah, that's
Nuts.
yeah, some players. Come on, they had
Mikael
Ravanelli,
Beck as well, I
Silver
think they did,
Fox.
yeah.
Yeah, some players.
Michu,
Me too.
Gee.
Swansea striker.
I put him on before, innit?
I think
I'm
so,
trying to
yeah.
think of someone that I haven't put on.
Have we put
That's why it's hard.
Have we put Damien Duff on there?
I tried to before, but when I thought about it,
Nah, Duff and Robin on the wings.
So I
for
mean,
Chelsea.
I can put Robin in there, but is Robin too big a name?
it's too big of a name.
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't think that Duff's not that big of a name.
that's what I mean. And let's be honest.
What was,
Streets forgotten about him?
A little bit.
Yeah, he's
99 Bayern Munich, the midfield geezer, or the striker, sorry.
that reminds me. Lucio, he was my guy.
Ah, centre half. Come on, that Leverkusen team was quality.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Balak and that.
Balak.
But Munich had a bad boy striker, man. I forgot his name. He wore Preds.
I don't watch the boots like you watch the boots, man. I don't know.
He spotted Faniel's boots on the weekend. Is that yours?
Let's
That
have a
those
look,
new
man.
Champions League Preds.
Uh,
I tell you, he was a bad boy player for Bayern Munich. Stefan Effenberg.
Z Roberto.
Bad man.
Stefan Effenberg.
Effenberg was
Z
played in the
Roberto as
10.
well
Yeah.
was
Effenberg
levels.
was.
I didn't like my man, you know.
What's his name
Nah,
again?
he weren't my kind of Brazilian.
See, that's why. If it was any other nation except Brazil, you would be saying, yeah, he's levels.
Nah,
Because he's
I
Brazilian and he weren't doing all the flip flops and that.
Nah, not even because Silva never done that. Gilberto.
Yeah, boy. See, he was one I wasn't really having. But I feel like if I watched him
Was it
now,
Albert? You're on about
Albert.
Albert.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, he was-
hold.
The one who looked like Nabi Solano. type.
Yeah, blood.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was
Albert. Bad man. Remember pro days.
Oh, what was his name? Man, he used to because Germans used to play the sweeper system quite a lot, innit?
Yeah.
What was his name? Not Babel.
Ryan Babel.
No. Is it Zaman? Sama?
Don't know.
Sama.
Nah.
He used to play the sweepers. What you will? Show my age now.
Yeah, I'm too young for that one.
Euro '96.
Oh yeah, I went.
Yeah, I
about
was
them
6.
times.
That was like when Karol Poborski and Nedved
Poborski.
popped on the scene. And
Nedved.
Poborski, you know.
Davos
Jeez.
Suker and
Suke.
Yeah.
come on, man.
Some ballers and AV. But think about like what we've watched over the years, man.
100%.
Seen some
The
football.
first World Cup I remember, I remember World Cup '90 vividly.
Oh, yeah, I remember it a little bit.
First game I ever remember was Liverpool against Arsenal when Liverpool lost. Michael Thomas scored. Last game of the season. That's when. And then but my first World Cup I remember was World Cup '94.
Michael Thomas actually met in Barbados one year, and I had no idea who he was.
Levels, man.
Yeah, because my dad was like, "Oh, that's Michael Thomas."
What's the first game you went to ever?
First game ever I went to was a Villa game with my pops, God rest his soul, against God knows who, but I always remember Tony Daly. Tony Daly.
My first game was Villa Arsenal.
Villa Wimbledon, mine was, man.
I didn't support either team, so I was like,
I think the best player I've ever seen in the flesh, and we're talking, even I've watched I've watched a couple of games here and there. Gianfranco Zola. I watched him one pre-season game against West Brom when they had Lee Hughes and that up front. So we're talking that far.
shout out Hughesy, my guy.
Lee Hughes.
Got him.
Zola, different gravy.
My dad was a Chelsea fan, so we always had him on, man.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Watching him went nuts about him.
Player.
First game I went to was school. Actually, took us to Blues v Everton. Gravison, Marcus Bent, done a Mazza,
Bent.
Izzy done a handball, and we was
Yeah,
behind the
yeah,
goal
yeah.
and match of the day. And I remember see myself in that match of
Go
the
on
day.
YouTube now, you might catch it.
Yeah. It was mad.
Braz with no beard.
Maybe
I was
Braz.
hooded up for everything from cold, bro.
Braz, you
It's
know.
the first time I tried it. Tell him, no, I'm lying. First game I went to, I was in primary school, Derby County,
Paolo one chopping them, man.
Dean Sturridge.
These storage,
In
man.
storage, come on, man.
The original.
Yeah,
What's the manager's name?
that was the
Jim
first
something,
game.
This
And
was
the old
the
baseball
bowling
ground.
ground, the baseball ground.
Yeah, baseball
Jim,
ground.
what was his name? That's gonna bother me now.
Was it Jim Smith?
Jim Smith.
James Smith, yeah.
Yeah, that was my first game ever, and I took
Wow.
I took penalties at half time. Buried the mascot with my Michael Owen boots.
I was gonna say what boots was you wearing?
Yeah, I had some Umbros, the Michael
Umbros.
Owen Umbros, and then after that, I got handed
Kangaroo
some
leather.
Puma Kings. My first ever boots were some miters off Lazelle's Road, bro. And then I got some.
Patrick.
Mate, I don't know
I
what
had a
mine
pair of
were.
Patrick ones.
Patrick.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
Harry Sports.
Is that the one with the question mark?
Yeah, basically.
And then got the Michael Owens, and then I had some Puma Kings, and then I got R9s.
Total 90s, man.
I think the most comfortable football boots I ever wore was the blue Adidas Predators with the silver tongue.
Oh yeah,
That's when they first started to put the on the side.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
boots.
yeah. The accelerators, I think they were. wasn't it?
Great.
I say just trying to hit bare digs in them.
And listen, I used to win the tackles, yeah, and hit the diags. To Pagey,
Don't crap
that
me.
plays for Beacon,
Yeah.
and TP that obviously manages
Yeah.
he's made my
Yeah.
St. Paul's team, and
Yeah.
Diesel obviously that manages part of Beacon as well. He was centre mid.
Don't crap,
Got a
bro.
good squad at St. Paul's them days, man. Won the league and 8 lamb shank at the West Midlands Travel Ground.
Nice.
Good old
Back
days.
to my streets, and never forget Claudio Pizarro. That's what I was talking
He's still
about.
playing somewhere. He's about
Is he?
50.
Is
Well,
he?
listen, look when he retired, 45.
Wow.
He was at Werder Bremen for about 5 seasons after he was 44.
Yeah, retired to 2020 with the Bremen.
How old is he now? 55.
Nah, he's 40.
That's a 55.
He's old,
He's 43 now.
but that's what if you retired
Yeah,
at 41 for a striker.
Yeah.
But
Some
he was
Teddy
at Werder Bremen
Sheringham
for
thing.
years, man. Yeah.
I remember he came Chelsea in it for 2 years.
Mm.
Had a horrible stint though.
I think Chelsea have had everybody.
Everyone
at
does
some
at
point.
Chelsea, though, innit? Any striker that goes Chelsea, that does time tuttles.
Oh,
Then he
come
went
on.
back to Germany.
Shevchenko. died
Torres.
there.
That's the
Torres-
biggest.
Torres was the worst, man. 'cause
Nah,
that-
Shevchenko for me
Torres for the fact of what he done at Liverpool.
the season before.
Yeah, and then he went there, 50 million.
Yeah.
Come on, he made Andy Carroll look like a not bad deal, and that was a terrible deal.
The car was good, man.
No, the best thing that happened off the back of that was us signing Suarez, because we signed him like, who's this guy? So Andy Carroll was the big signing.
Are you signing them both the same season?
Yeah, we got Andy Carroll for 35 million, Suarez for 22, or something daft like that.
I think it was less than that, you know. I think it was like 15 or
We
something.
think 17, yeah, and then look what Suarez done afterwards. Bar the
Again,
Preds and
English
stuff.
tax.
English.
Yeah, they're saying this a lot on Twitter recently. If Declan Rice wasn't English
But Ginger
and he was Irish, which he was originally, he'd be half the price he is now, if not
Yeah.
It's half.
a third.
Less than that.
Because I was saying this, like,
You get it for
don't, and this is
27
what I'm gonna say. Like, I can see why Mason Mount's good, but I don't get what the
He's all right, man. He's a good player, man.
the jury's out for me, man.
He's all right, man. He's a good player, man.
I'll probably
How
get
good?
pouters for this.
What category you putting him in?
Is he better than Grealish?
No.
No
and
way.
that's what I mean. And Grealish isn't. Grealish is what
For me, Grealish. So we've got
Elite,
Alien,
world class, Alien, world
elite,
class,
Alien, Elite, world class, Elites.
and I'd say I wouldn't say Grealish is world class.
I'd put Grealish in world class based on our scale. Third tier.
So yeah, you would class him as world class because you got world class as second in it. So I'm saying there's elite in between
You got Alien, Elite,
and then
World
world
class.
world
class.
class. And
And
what's
then
underneath that?
top class.
Top class. I'd put Mason Mount in top class, like the top end of top class, going into
I
world
don't
class.
think he's done enough.
I don't know, man.
Because then I'd say to you, where would you put Henderson? Selfishly as a Liverpool fan, because I
think he's underrated. I'll be honest.
I think Henderson's levels above all of them.
I think he's underrated.
Consistently as well.
I
We're not
would put
talking
him
skill or
in world
nothing.
class.
If you're putting in top class,
I'd put him in world class, Endo.
Henderson. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, because
But I think he's only got his respect within the last year in regards to he can pass the ball. He's not a sideways passer. He can do it all. That's the only.
I think
reason why
what he does it very well now. When he first bust on the scene,
remember, he was 18
he
when
got
he
slapped
was.
off a lot, didn't he?
He was
when
18
when
when he
first
bust on the
went.
scene.
He went to 12 million when he was big money back then.
Yep.
but think about like when Scholes, Gerrard, and Lampard
He was in that
and all
era,
them
weren't he?
kind of bust on the
And
scene.
that's the thing, though. He
Them
come
man were
through.
like way levels above
Yeah.
than when
Yeah.
these men came on the
But
scene.
then,
So
but then you have to look at the teams they come up in as well.
that too, but they was carrying them. Gerrard carried Liverpool for a long time.
Gerard's knees and back are hurting, man. Like,
You know what I mean?
he's done the most for that.
Can't carry
Liverpool
us
team.
anymore.
Playing with man like
Man, listen, remember Dribble Traore's of
yeah.
Champions League winner, you know?
I got Bish Cannon that. Remember Bish Cannon?
Ego.
Smice, Dimitri Smice.
Yeah. So,
So good to be back.
yeah, man. So, Dan, next season, it's looking like it's going to be exciting. More banter.
Hopefully.
Season ain't done yet. Still got a couple of roundups.
Yeah, of course.
So,
For me, it's just a thank you for you guys, what you're doing.
yeah,
The
man.
teams, what they've done this season, stuck it out, and they're committed. They've been brilliant. Without them, we couldn't have done this.
Yeah.
Teamwork
True.
makes
They
a
work
dream
hard
work,
in the
man.
background. and
Yeah.
There's a lot that people don't see what we do. A lot. I mean, Faz has seen it firsthand. Some of the stuff I have to do. It's not 7 o'clock in the morning. Me and Kev are on the phone to each other. So I think just for the league alone, we've got about 6 different WhatsApp groups. So we don't. It's mad. So I've got to pick up the committee now.
Yeah, man.
His new name's Stato from now on.
No, we've got a Stato, man.
Stato.
We've got a Stato.
Faz v Brazden, Sands United charity
Yes.
game. Obviously, we haven't booked a date or anything yet, but that will be coming out in the next few weeks. I think you guys have got a meeting on Tuesday, tomorrow. That's what Kev said anyway.
Third of May. We got them.
Oh, yeah. So after that, then we'll
So yeah,
discuss.
obviously, if you're going to do it on a Sunday, we got cup finals up to the 15th.
Yeah,
No, I
it'll
think
be after that.
What did we say? Did we say June? Any idea?
June.
June 19th.
June
18th is the
Yeah,
That works
something
for
like
me.
that.
I should be back by then.
18th is the one
one
presentation.
So ideally,
Isn't it the 11th?
One's the 11th, one's the 18th.
Okay, yeah.
So
So I think if that'll be like the final kind of
yeah,
Right.
round after the
Yeah.
season with a good vibes thing where it's just like you said.
good day out
Yeah.
sort of venue.
Yeah.
And I think the easiest part of that is getting the players together. So I think there's that many people that are definitely
Yeah.
involved.
So managers,
Yeah,
start
put your players forward.
Yeah.
putting your players forward. See who's on it to take part. It's a family fun day for charity.
Bring
Faz
your
v
missus
Braz,
or don't bring your missus and the kids. Whatever works out better for you.
whatever, in it, family day out.
Yeah.
So
We do it, man.
Yeah.
We do it.
make sure everyone gets sufficient minutes.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll get you the refs and things like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So they
Cameo in there myself. You get me coming out of retirement.
Little
I just
5
need some
minutes.
lineups to
Little
go
5 minutes.
Listen, it's probably 6.5.
Take a
yeah.
throw in. Take a throw in.
Listen, I'm looking to
I'll
myself the
just-
pen and roll off.
I'll just come on for the set
Alright,
pieces.
listen, the last cameo I made, I come on, scored an absolute world and subbed myself up. If I'm lying, you can catch it on YouTube. Just saying.
Okay, cool. Dan, thank you for coming on again.
Anytime, you know that, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you can catch us again. You can watch this episode via Spotify on your phone. You don't have to go to YouTube, but again, if you do go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Sunday League Settings is out Thursday,
7:30.
7:30. So make sure you like, turn on the notification bell,
Mm-hmm.
so you get that notification. So you get me. Run up the views, share, support. We're all part of the community. So
Ecosystem.
the ecosystem. There you go.
It's growing.
So
It's
growing, and it would only get better. So yeah, man. Thanks to all you guys in the Sunday League ecosystem as well coming on. I'm saying it like this is a goodbye, but
We just got back, man. We
Next
just
year.
got back.
we see you again, did it? For ready for next
Like a
season.
lifetime achievement speech. This is like,
Mm.
feel like you're playing, man.
Yeah, man. You have to give thanks. You get me.
That's it. You want it,
Power
what?
V, Cold Soul. Is it
8th of May.
8th of May?
County ground.
we'll
11
be
o'clock
there.
kickoff.
Massive, man.
Faz is there.
The
on
full
the
squad will be there
15th,
that day again.
Yeah, so
Drones
Big up
here,
Power, man.
Drones,
Good luck to
Drones
them,
and the
man.
boys.
yeah, man.
Go bring it
So,
home for the league,
There
man.
you go. So it's a good representation of, like, the finish, 7th,
Yeah, just shows that
and
strong
then
the
but
league,
they're in
isn't
the
it?
county cup
Yeah,
final.
cup
You get
final.
what I'm saying? So just goes to show the strength and depth of.
Do you know what? I
of
think
the
every
Prem.
team's rooting for them as well in our league. Every team is
There
rooting
you
for
go.
them.
There you
Come on,
go.
man.
So that
So
backing, you know,
Gotta
it's
get
good.
behind them.
I think I know Joker went scouting on Sunday. So.
He told me.
We'll see, man. But yeah, episode 75, the No Tekkers podcast. We out. Peace.
Bonus stats.